Elizabeth Joyce with Embracing Spiritual Frontiers, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now we're going to be giving a reading for the sign of Cancer for April 1st to 15th, 2024. And we'll start with the Thoth deck, which is the Alexa Crowley deck, which is a deck that really speaks to me. And the reason I like this deck is because it's got a very specific layout that Crowley gave to us with his designing of the cards. And so we'll be doing the Crowley layout. First, we want to look at the energy of this time for you Cancers. Remember, this is a collective reading. So if you don't feel it, then let it pass over you. Here's the cut for April 1st through 15th for the sign of Cancer. Well, they're all major arcana, and that's powerful. The first card is the Wheel of Fortune, and that means as the world turns, as we move along through this energy, and we got some very heavy energy in April, you're going to have control. This card represents a car or automobile or a computer, and you'll be working with both of them during this time. And then you have the Hanged Man, which means sacrifice for learning. So during the time of the world turning, as you go through the energy, you will be in control, and there are some things that you're going to have to change or sacrifice or let go of as you go through this energy. Now we'll do the layout for Cancer 2024, April 1st to the 15th. This part of the reading shows where your mind is right now. And then we have the outcome, and we have the obstacle, and we have the psychological, and we have the karma. And the reason I'm saying that is because we have the 10 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. And that hit me. And when you have the 9 and 10 of Swords, it's always a hospital stay, or it is healing, necessary for healing. With the 6 of Swords in the middle, it just might be somebody having to go to the emergency room. No, I don't feel it's you. I feel it'll be around you. So we're opening with productivity and ideas and lots of choices. So you could be in the middle of wanting to pick another job, of wanting to work in a different place than where you are now. And you have lots of ideas moving inside of you. Productivity. What can I do? What is best for me? Do I need to open a bicycle shop? Do I need to work with numbers? Do I need to teach? What do I need to do? Those are your questions. Then you go up to, I've got to earn money for the house before it comes to ruin, before I run out. And it shows that you will be doing that you have in the past been comfortable with the earning power, and that you do have a little bit saved, not too much, but a little bit. Your obstacles, 2 of Cups, the Sun, and the 4 of Swords. This is a relationship that you are you love very much. A person that you love very much has to rest now, has to slow down. And you will be there for them, but it's going to take your focus away from some things that you might find a problem with or might find a delay with. With Mercury retrograde all through the month of April, that's going to be your stress. That's going to be your worry. But the important thing is to take care of the person that you love. and let the other float until we get to more stable ground. Psychologically, you have agony of mind. It looks like it's over a female. They're a couple, but they're not married. So it could be over a friend, a man and a woman who are friends. You're worried about both of them. One of them is older, and the other one is kind of dreamy eyed right now, maybe a little out of it because of medication or something, and you're very concerned. But they will work out. Whoever this woman is, she had the wrong medication and it's going to work out, but it'll take 2 months. So by the time we get to June, these people will be feeling much better. In the karma, there's an offer coming that's going to make you very, very happy, and you will be able to contribute to a wonderful productivity. And as you can see, we've got the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. So that could be a family. But there's an offer coming. You remember you were worried about work, and it could take you to a higher position, and you'll be working with productivity, and whatever you were worried about gets straightened out. Now, I don't know whether this is a new job for you or whether it's the same job but a different part of the company. But whatever it is, it's good, and it's going to remove your worries. I don't think we have too much to clarify here at this time. Maybe as we go through the end of the month. But remember, we do have an eclipse coming, and the eclipse is going to throw you off with worries about your home. And you might have to let go of putting some thought into work as you take care of the people that are important to you. And that seems to come first. Okay? Now we're going to do the Wheel of Life for Cancer for April 1st through April 15th, 2024. And we'll see what's going on in all areas of your life. It's the 12 houses of the zodiac that I use. It brings out a lot of wonderful information. Let's do the cut. What's coming for April? First half of April for Cancer. Well, this is showing that you've been waiting and you had agony of mind over somebody not feeling well. That's interesting because that was in your last reading. But that this is the double wish card, and the double wish card is bringing healing and happiness. So that's wonderful. That's what's coming to you. This layout is the 12 houses of the zodiac. The first house is self. The second house is money and value. The third house is the neighborhood, siblings, and short-term trips. The fourth house is your home. The fifth house is your creativity and your children. And the sixth house is your health, your pets, and your job. The seventh house is partnership. The eighth house is other people, other people's money, taxes, insurance, and all that. And the ninth house is travel and spirituality. And the 10th house is how the people view you, your fame and fortune, and your place in society. The 11th house is groups and love received, and the 12th house is your unseen, your shadow, what is coming that you don't see. And then you have the outcome. Oh my. I was a little shocked by the major arcana here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major arcana. That's a very powerful reading. But I have to remember that we're on a very powerful time because we're on the eclipse on April 8th, which is going to affect everybody. And it looks like it's really going to affect you Cancers, which makes sense because Cancer is a cardinal sign. It's a very strong sign. It's the water part of cardinal sign. So let's begin. The Hermit in the first house is suggesting that you take the time to tune in to your higher self and tune into your higher messages. It also is a message from an older person, and this older person may need to sleep a lot, or I want to say could have been in a coma, but they're getting straightened out. The second house is strength, which means you're going to be able to go through whatever is coming to you. And there will be money, and there will be bills paid, and there will be enough support. So you are strong enough to go through whatever the problem is. The third house is the Chariot, which means you might spend a lot of time in the car, going back and forth for short trips and running errands as you help other people around you. It also can mean a new car or a new computer or learning something new on the computer, whatever that is. And the neighborhood people or some of your relatives might be able to help you learn that. The fourth house is the Ten of Discs, which is wonderful. It shows me that you have a supporting house. You have all the bills are paid, everything is taken care of, and there's strength here, and that's very good. The sixth house is the Hanged Man, sacrifice for learning. So this has something to do with your children and your creativity. You have to give something up in order to learn. And you'll maybe not be able to take care of the children as well as you have been because you have to help this other person. But they'll be able to lean on themselves, and that's good. The sixth house is the house of healing, and this is the card of healing, the Nine of Wands. The person that you're worried about is slowly healing. And that's good. There's strength coming back. The seventh house is partnerships and burdens. So you are aware that whoever these people are that you're worried about had too much on their shoulders and they were feeling like they had to hold it all up alone. But you're helping them to heal. And this is in the eighth house is the Page of Wands, and that's your best friend. Your best friend is helping you with other people's money, maybe with your income tax, because the U.S. pays income tax in April, and maybe helping you with a loan so that you can take care of things. But they are helping you in many ways. The ninth house is the Knight of Wands, and that's travel. You have that opposite the Chariot. Again, you're going to have to spend a lot of time in the car, going here and there, and you even could take a trip. Or you could be planning to take a trip during this time. The 10th house is the Moon, the brink of important change. So there's some decisions to make. I feel it has to do with vacation time, and you're going to change what you usually do. Like you could take a vacation between Christmas and New Year's. This time you'll take it at Thanksgiving or at a different time. This is also the truth coming out. And this is going to boost you in some way because it's next to the star. So somebody may have been trying to take credit for what you really did, but that will be found out, and People will look at you with admiration and respect. Remember, the 11th house is love received. So here you are receiving all kinds of love and respect. And it's the star. You are the star of the show. The 12th house is the tower. Now that's destruction of plans or forced changes of plans. And that's you're going to have to deal with all through this time between April 1st and April 15th. There's going to be a lot of tower moments. The things that you planned and happen won't happen in the way that you planned. It's not a bad card, and it's between some very nice cards. It's just sudden and unexpected. And then you have the outcome, and the outcome is one of the best cards in the deck. Now this represents winter. It's the Ace of Pentacles, but it means that you will recoup everything and things will be back in place without so much worry at the end of the year. And that would be December and January of 2025. So it looks like you're on the road to recovery. You're on the road to a new job or new responsibilities, and you have a lot of help and support from other people. What could be better than that in life? Now what we're going to do is pull your rune for this period of time. And let's see what the rune has to say. This is the rune of self. And it is the rune of gaining strength within yourself, of trusting yourself. And that can be a difficult lesson sometimes, or you could feel overwhelmed. But when you do, take those deep breaths and drop down to your heart and allow your heart to tell you what to do next. The rune itself is the first rune and is the essence of who you are. And it's the rune of water. How appropriate for Cancer. And it reminds you that the thing that's important more than anything else is the self and your own growth and how the soul opens up to the world. So I send you prayers and blessings, and I'm sure that this time will be very positive, growthful, and good for you as you pass through the eclipse and come into the end of April, where the good luck arrives. This is what I have for you, Cancer, at this time. Thank you for listening to my channel, and please click like and give us a heads up. Thank you.